So, next is stratosphere. Okay. So, the lowermost limit of stratosphere is at tropopause. So, in every layer, after in between two layer, there have a barrier, and which are called as pauses. Okay. Like troposphere and in stratosphere, there have a barrier line which is called as tropopause, and above the stratosphere there have another line which is called as stratopause. Above the mesosphere there have another line which is called as mesopause. Okay. These are the boundary lines. So, that this layers is free of water vapor and dust, and this extends from 15 to 50 kilometer between 50 degree and 60 degree latitude. Okay. So, the lowermost limit of stratosphere is mentioned as a tropopause. Okay. In this layer, the temperature does not change with altitude. In certain situations, there may be slight increase in temperature with elevation. In a certain situation, sometime the slightly temperature is increased, plus no changes occurred in this tropopause. And this layer stratosphere, no visible weather phenomena takes place in this layer, and any kind of weathering phenomena has not occurred in this stratosphere. Cirrus clouds, called the mother of pearl clouds, are occasionally formed in lower stratosphere. Basically, all kinds of clouds are situated in the troposphere. Sometime one kind of cloud which is called as cirrus cloud is situated in this layer occasionally, and these cirrus clouds are called as mother of pearl clouds, because these are looks like a pearl. Okay. The circulation changes if they occur, and winds of high speed are observed in this layer of atmosphere. One important feature of the stratosphere is that it contains the ozone layer, and in this stratosphere one another layer is included which is called as ozone layer. There is a maximum concentration of ozone, a vital gas, between 20 to 30 kilometer. So, ozone layer is situated in this layer in between 20 to 30 kilometer, and this region is thus called Ozonosphere. It is also called as Ozonosphere. The ozone layer presumed to be relatively stable over the past several hundred million years, and is now in a state of continuous damage, but with the due to various kind of human activity, the ozone layer is depleted, because ozone layers condition is not so good nowadays. Next is Mesosphere. This layer lies from 50 to 80 kilometer above the earth's surface, and meteors from space mostly burn up in this layer, creating shooting star. So, meteors, those are come to the earth's surface, they are actually destroyed in this mesosphere, and they cannot able to do any kind of harmful activity in the earth's surface. Next is Thermosphere or Ionosphere. That Ionosphere extends from 80 kilometer to 450 kilometer, and in this layer the ionization of molecules and atoms occur mainly as a result of ultraviolet rays. So, Thermosphere or Ionosphere, with the help of ultraviolet rays, there some atoms are occurred, that X-rays and gamma rays. Ionization refers of the process by which atoms are changed into ion through removal of addition of electrons. So, here some ions are created, that is what this is also called as ionosphere, giving them an electrical charge, and they are electrically charged. Okay. Ionosphere reflects the low frequency radio wave, and with the help of this ionosphere we can use the radio wave for our communication. Low frequency radio waves are reflected from this ionosphere, but absorbs the medium and high frequency waves. Thus, this layer is especially important in long distance radio communication. And the last one is Exosphere. As discussed earlier, this outermost layer of atmosphere forms the outermost boundary of our atmosphere, and the atmosphere in this region is highly predominant with rarefied hydrogen and helium gases. Okay. So, as discussed earlier, this outermost layer of atmosphere forms the outermost boundary. It is the last layer, okay, of our atmosphere, and the atmosphere in this region is highly predominant with rarefied hydrogen and helium. So, basically in this layer only there have two type of gases, hydrogen and helium gases.